I just heard a voice.
On the November 21st episode of Ghost Adventures, Zach and his team ran into something terrifying.
Did you just grab that hand, dude? What? Did you just do that? What? A hand that just came right over there, dude. What? There's a hand. Get the out of here.
While neither Nick nor Aaron were standing near him, Zach felt an icy hand on his arm. He even captured footage of a mysterious hand that appears to grab his arm.
There was a guy's hand right here. I'll show it to you on the thing, dude.
Watch my shadow and watch this hand come behind me. Watch. Watch this hand. Boom.
Let me see it.
Did you see it?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We tried to.
In addition to this mysterious footage, the Ghost Adventures team also discovered a ball of light that appears to shoot off the wall directly towards Zach's arm, the spot where the shadow appears to grab.
Caught this. We also noticed at the precise moment this hand creeps around my shoulder, this ball of light shoots straight at my arm, and I remember feeling an icy cold pressure on my arm, causing me to grab it.
Is this proof positive of a ghost? Brian Abel, an experienced paranormal researcher, believes so.
To see the culmination of boom, boom, boom. We've got shadow, we've got orbs, we have sensation and touch all at the same time. That's really kind of proof positive.
Is it proof positive? Let's look at these three events. The orb, or orb bug as I like to call it, Zach's reaction, and the shadow. First, let's look at the orb bug. It could be one of four things: dust, a reflection, an insect, or something paranormal. It's too large to be dust, so we can rule that out. We can also rule out it being a reflection because the orb bug travels off the surface of the wall, as you can see here. In fact, later on we can see light from Zach's camera reflecting on the surface of the wall. However, this light reflection is always on the plane of the wall and does not appear to leave the surface of the wall as the orb bug does. That leaves us with either an insect such as a moth or a ghost. So let's see if Zach's reaction to the orb bug gives us any clues to the nature of this mysterious event.
Did you just grab that hand, dude?
Zach's reaction seems pretty sincere. In interviews and voiceovers, we've seen that he's not the best actor, so his shock appears genuine. Although he grabs his right arm, he first asks, "Did you just grab that hand?"
Did you just grab that hand, dude?
However, later he points out the shadow of a hand he saw on his camera. It's entirely plausible that this discrepancy can be explained by confusion and surprise at that moment. We also see that Zach reacts almost instantly to the orb bug. Using timecode, we can see that the time it takes for Zach to react is 14 video frames after the orb bug leaves the surface of the wall. It takes the orb bug 6 video frames to disappear behind Nick. With this in mind, Zach's reaction 8 frames later certainly indicates he was reacting to the orb bug. Everything now rests on the mysterious hand captured on Zach's camera. The critical factor is whether it happened just a few moments before Zach's reaction or not. From Aaron's camera, we can see that neither Nick's nor Zach's hands could be casting that shadow on the wall in the moments leading up to Zach's reaction. But are we getting the whole story? We have only a total of 3 seconds and 11 frames of Aaron's footage before Zach reacts. What we need to know is how well Aaron's footage matches up with Zach's. Fortunately, Ghost Adventures left a couple things in the edit to make this easier for us. First, they showed us the time code on Zach's camera.
Watch this hand.
Second, they showed us additional footage during the interview with Brian Abel.
That's impressive.
By splicing this footage together and stabilizing it, we can extrapolate the actual time code that Zach's camera used. This combined footage starts at 24 minutes, 7 seconds, and 2 frames on Zach's counter. This gives us a full 7 seconds and 9 frames of footage. We can also see that the hand shadow occurs around 24 minutes, 11 seconds. Now we can watch Zach's and Aaron's footage together. Let's synchronize them so that the hand shadow starts at the same time as the orb bug's movement. Uh-oh. Did you see that? Zach reacted to the orb bug in Aaron's footage, but his shadow didn't move in his own camera shot. This already conclusively proves that the hand did not happen at the same time as the orb bug. In fact, Zach's footage keeps running for nearly 3 seconds after the hand appears. Maybe they aren't synchronized well enough, though. Let's use the shadows and light reflections to line up the shots. Well, there's a problem here as well. When the hand shadow appears, Zach's shadow is pretty close to that brick section. But when the orb bug flies, he's pretty far away. Because we can see two overlapping shadows in earlier footage from Zach's camera, it can't be argued that the distance problem is due to night vision and multiple shadows. So let's sync Aaron's and Zach's footage together using common movements of Zach's light. This allows only a short period of time where the motions are similar. Unfortunately, when we play the entire sequence of events from Zach's camera, the added footage, and Aaron's camera, it becomes obvious that Zach's reaction comes too late. Because Ghost Adventures did not show the footage from Aaron's camera during the hand shadow event, we have to conclude it is most likely Zach's hand reaching out in the dark. And the orb bug? We know it's not associated with the hand shadow, and that makes it much more likely that it was some type of flying critter. But this doesn't mean they were dishonest during filmmaking. Zach may well have seen the hand shadow, but it only registered when the orb bug hit his arm. That it took this much effort to debunk this footage speaks highly of Ghost Adventures. I'll still be tuning in every week. After all, even though the hand happened over 5 seconds before the orb bug, we never determined whether the orb bug was a ghost, a moth, or the ghost of a moth.